the early Shiba Inu are in for a crazy ride. The token was very successful for investors. A great number of people discovered overnight that they were suddenly wealthy. One stands out because of the incredible return he received for such a small investment. Watch the rest of the video to find out what that means and whether or not it's possible that this will actually occur. Welcome to our channel, where we discuss breaking news in the worlds of Shiba Inus and cryptocurrency. You have our warmest greetings if this is the first time you've ever seen one of our videos. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos by clicking the bell. 5 million Shiba Inu tokens will be distributed as part of an upcoming giveaway on this channel. Subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and leaving a comment with the hashtag #ShibaInu are all that is required to be eligible to win. On December 31st, the winner will be announced. There's some sobering news that needs to be addressed quickly so that everyone is aware of just how terrible 2022 has been for the market price of cryptocurrencies. There have been fraud scandals, the crypto project collapse, and of course price flips. Unfortunately, Shiba Inu hasn't been able to escape any of that, and the last 24 hours saw the price of the token drop even further. Though the question is why. To be honest, the experts really don't know. But it's most likely the same thing that's happening with every other cryptocurrency on the market. There doesn't seem to be anything specific for the drop in price to happen, which should be comforting because it means there's nothing wrong with Shiba Inu. It's just a crypto market thing that will hopefully get better soon. While Shiba Inu fell about 2%, Kucoin fell about 5%. So there is that left. Now the main news for today. When you hear that someone was able to turn $700 into $1.5 million, your first reaction might be disbelief due to the proliferation of scams. But if you are honest, there would also be some curiosity. You would most likely want to know how they were able to accomplish that feat and also how long it took them in case it is something you can replicate. Fortunately, the facts by which they went from $700 to $1.5 million are available. The person who accomplished this feat used to be a truck driver in the United States and happens to be just one of several people who became millionaires seemingly overnight after investing in Shiba Inu tokens. I say seemingly because while it may seem like it happened overnight, it actually took a little time. However little time it was. The former truck driver invested $700 in Shiba Inu in 2020 at a time when the token had a lot of zeros and was therefore really affordable about a year later. His $700 investment has grown to $1.5 million, and that he didn't have to make any effort. Understandably, after making such a large profit, the man quit his job in May 2021. In fact, his employer took to Twitter to confirm the resignation and congratulate the new millionaire. One of my drivers left after investing $700 and making $1.5 million in cryptocurrencies. Whatever the case, that will continue to infuriate bankers and politicians. Another thing that is understandable is the fact that the new millionaire decided to make his Twitter account private for security reasons. In fact, the employer who spoke about the resignation of his worker also had to do it privately and assured that this former truck driver is not the only one who has achieved this feat in 2021. Many people had similar testimony. However, the exact amount people learn from the token depends on a number of factors, including when they invested, how much money they spent, and how long they held their tokens. They said stories of hundreds of dollars to millions are still possible. Probably not to that extent, at least not during this current crypto winter. However, there's still a significant possibility that people will make large profits from the investments made. I'm not just saying this. Several experts actually believe this and seem to be hanging this possibility on the launch of Shiba, which could be the price catalyst that Shiba has been looking for at this point. We all know what the burning platform is all about and what role it should play in the community, so there's no need to repeat it. It looks like we are closer than ever to the launch of the Layer 2 platform. And this is really because the development team has been dropping some subtle hints which could be hinting at the launch of Shiba. The most recent message was released a few days ago and is actually a riddle for people. Time is coming. It takes for now. The sands and the hourglass are still flowing. If you know what the answer to the riddle is, write it in the comments section and as a reply to the tweet. Meanwhile, other people have also been trying to guess. I think the answer will be Surya. Now, if it really turns out that he is hinting at a release of the platform, analysts say that a bull run before the end of the year could be possible. And one of the reasons they have mentioned this is because the platform is supposed to have a build and burn mechanism, and burns are absolutely necessary for the increase in the value of a token, given that the community has been doing well with respect to burns. But it takes a lot of help to cause a price increase. And sure, Barium could provide that. In addition to having a built-in burn mechanism, it has been mentioned that the launch would provide holders with the incentive they need to burn because it would allow for lower transaction fees. So, you can see how it would be a great idea for sure. Barium to launch soon, and why the community has been clamoring for its launch to the crypto market. Also, for Shiba Inu to get to 1 cent by investment alone. Here's what needs to happen. The Shiba Inu market cap needs to grow to $59 trillion. That's 59 times bigger than the entire crypto industry. It's almost three times the size of the United States GDP. If Shiba Inu can recover to its all-time high, the token rise will be 760% to 8,000 points. But that all-time high came in a bull market, and we're not predicted to have another one until 2024. Former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes just had something to say about Bitcoin. Apparently, the worst seems to be over for Bitcoin, and that's because, according to him, the largest and most irresponsible entities have sold all their Bitcoins. He mentions that all the ones that could file for bankruptcy, and Arthur Hayes seems to think this is good news. First of all, if all the big entities have sold their Bitcoin, it would mean that probably the first crypto in the market will not have any more extreme price drops, i.e., the market will become stable again. But that is not the only prediction Arthur Hayes made. He also said this: I believe that the US Treasury market will become dysfunctional sometime in 2023 due to tighter monetary policies from the Federal Reserve. At this point, I expect the Fed to turn the printing press back on, and then the rally will come. Bitcoin and all other risk assets will rise further. On the other hand, it seems that Elon Musk has found a way to get rid of scammers for good, and it's not necessarily about anything, he said. Of course, he mentioned something about getting rid of bots. But more than that, actual Twitter users claim that they have noticed a reduction in the amount of scammers who respond to their posts on the platform. Musk actually mentioned something about it. He expressed on Twitter that the team had discovered a few people behind the millions of bot accounts and that the team had started shutting down the IP addresses of such accounts. He then went on to say that he is aware that these scammers would try to circumvent the IP address blocking. But his team is aware of everything and would shut down the new accounts. The removal of bots has been maintained so far, and in fact, one Bitcoin analyst decided to test things out by uploading a post to see if any would respond at that time of recording this video. Nobody has responded, so great for now. So we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, like the video and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.